Yeah, welcome.
Sorry. I am in a mood.
Welcome to Barovia Beckons, Season 3, Episode 3, on 221, or 121 of 21 of the 21st century. Is that enough numbers? We throw out any more?
No.
Okay.
What year is it in Barovia?
01100101.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm just a tad older. We'll leave it at
That's
that.
not the date today at all, though.
121-21?
Yeah, she said 22.
2/22/22 next year. I don't know. Anyway, we are all in a mood tonight.
Yeah,
Welcome. Thank you for joining us for Barovia Beckons. Last we left off, Tatiana had visited our adventurers and laid out some knowledge. Shilo had gotten her memories back, and as Eyvin and Rikki were about to have bro time,
Again.
they were.
Why do we call it that?
I mean, it's better than aggressively hugging.
I love that. I don't know why.
It's about 50-50, yeah.
They were interrupted by a monster that they could not see, and they left, and they found a safe haven inside one of the other mausoleums, and that's where we're going to pick up this evening's adventure, as everybody's locked inside this mausoleum for safety. So we'll just go ahead and
Oh, yeah, sounds great. Yeah.
Lots of sleep happening tonight. Yeah.
All of the sleeping.
if you'll remember, there were some torches, and they were lit, so you have 4 torches, one in each corner, and this mausoleum looked smaller, not by a lot, but like a 15 by 15 rather than a 20 by 20. The sarcophagus in the middle was much less ornate, more of just a kind of a stone, solid, like rectangular sarcophagus. It didn't look moldy, or like, it looked like this one had been sealed. And you opened up the door and came in, and it was not as dank as the previous one. So it's a little more comfortable. And that's where we're gonna start.
I'm gonna be over there in the corner, trying to just clean myself off. Realize it's not really working. Get some water. And like he like starts to get up, and then he like looks over at Rikki like, "You wanna
What?
like clean? You get my back, I get yours."
I guess.
Like,
Hopping right into it, aren't we?
I am hoping that it will be better this time, and we will just stand by the door.
Yeah, okay. We might just get dirty again.
Why would we get dirty again?
I gesture to the mausoleum and the creepy noises and the like. I wash Eyvin's back.
And then he like stops. He's like, gives you like a rag. But I'm not going to look at you.
Okay. Good.
Good.
That'd be kind of weird anyways.
Would it? He like turns around. He like turns and looks. Why would it be weird?
Oh, you look like a dirty owl. Turn around.
You look like a dirty sheep.
This is why we don't aggressively hug in Barovia.
Now we're just passive aggressive.
I thought the ship was between Eyvin and Shilo.
Apparently it's
What is
not
going on?
anymore. Apparently I've been
We're
dumped.
just aggressively hugging and washing each other,
We aren't
okay?
even hugging. We
Like
are just
men do.
two
Like
really
men-
handsome, rugged
people
men
do.
doing a Dove commercial. And I don't mean the chocolate, but we could do that one too.
So while the two of you are cleaning each other up,
Doing that.
what is
Like a
Echo
calendar.
and Shilo doing?
I'm not drawing that one. I'm
Oh,
not.
please do.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come
no.
on.
I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, I want this. My birthday's coming up. This is all I asked for.
I'm gonna look at Echo and go, are you okay?
So you look at Echo, who has, normally when we settle, Echo sits down with the journal and the writing and sketching and drawing. Instead, this time Echo's just on their back with the long feet up in the air, and Copy hops over and does the little bird thing where they tuck their head and then roll forward and just also lands on his back with his feet in the air.
I go over and lay next to you and do the same thing. I don't know what's happening. I don't put my feet in the air. Well, I have pants on. Yeah, I put my feet in the air and I was like, is this how Kinkus handle things?
Think this how not handle thing.
Do you want to talk? I roll over and I'm looking at you laying on my side.
Echo's looking at you through the one eye on the side of
it's
their head
creepy,
because
but
they
it's
have the
fine.
two vision.
Are you what's on your mind?
What not?
You're not wrong. But I mean, I could probably answer some questions.
Not much to answer now. Just things to do. To find, to read, to learn, to stop.
Yeah.
Not sure how to keep Justinia safe when she may be more danger to herself.
I wouldn't worry about Justinia as much right now. I know that you are worried about Justinia because she's freaking out and you're worried that she's gonna find out that she's dead. And that's not a great thing, but also you have to remember who her mother is.
That may make it worse.
Tatiana knows how to handle this kind of stuff. She's been doing it for a very long time. Trust me. Because I have died
A lot?
a plethora of times.
A lot.
Yeah. And I don't think I've been broken by it, so she must be able to ease people into it. Listen, hey, I am not broken. Rude.
Splash, splash. The water cascades
Splash?
down.
Oh,
someone's
outside.
back.
Yeah, nope.
Can we,
Use that verbiage.
aggressively hugging? What the fuck?
Don't want to know.
I
Don't
never
want to
want
know.
to know, but here we are.
Are you water fighting with Rikki?
Oh, Tails!
Just did the thing with the towel!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Playing outside. I mean, we're cleaning.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Not gonna say anything.
Ricky's just
Taking it back.
Oh my gosh, poor Rikki.
Anyway.
I'll give you another 5 minutes, and then you'll be clean at that point. After that, you'll just be playing.
Which is not surprising.
No, not at all.
It mostly
Dad.
it mostly just a lot to process right now, and haven't had a lot of time to do it.
No, and I don't think we're going to have a lot of time to do it.
Still mad I'm dead. So
I am going to try and fix that.
if Tatiana doesn't, then maybe, and I hold up my wrist, they will.
Yeah, there's always that, but hopefully Tatiana will. Hopefully I will be able to.
Hopefully. Do you think? Oh, do you think Strahd leave us alone now that he in Avernus apparently?
I don't think he'll be there for long. I think we have maybe tonight and he'll be back.
Probably.
But I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch.
Do it.
Oh, I will.
I would like to point out that Joe does the same thing that I do, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna let the players talk and sip my drink and block my evil DM grin behind my cup.
His grin reaches past his cup, though. We can see it.
We can see it in his eyes.
You can see it in your eyes, Joseph.
No, he's not gonna leave us alone. And I don't think he realizes who I am. I think he thinks I'm just an annoyance.
You mean doesn't realize you, Queen?
Yeah. He's seen me come back a lot, but I don't think he's really put it together yet.
Nasty surprise for him.
And
He-
Sergey.
Worried about Sergey too. Why
Fuck
he
Sergey.
threat? Also
Why who threat?
Sergey.
All of this happened because of what happened a long time ago. Way before you were born. Way before most people were born, actually. What was your question again? I don't remember. My brain just farted.
Well, question was why Sergey threat, but also concerned because ask Strahd if he knew who Justinia was. Assumed from long pause that he does.
He does.
Has he put together who I am, then?
Listen, you're giving Strahd a lot of benefit of the doubt. He's kind of a dumbass.
Don't know.
Oh, I know, but he's too full of himself to realize anything.
To pay attention?
Yes. He definitely knows. I'm 100% sure he knows who Justinia is.
I hope it pisses him off that she never had kids.
I don't think he cares about that. The only reason that Tatiana was pregnant was because Strahd didn't want Tatiana to be with Sergey. He thought that this would defer him. But Tatiana didn't want to be with Sergey anyway.
Well, but figure might care about whole family line descendant thing. I don't know.
I think he's too far gone to care about that, especially with being immortal.
At this point, probably. At least, don't have to worry about that.
No.
Strahd. Junior. Right? Like a bad sequel.
Yeah, probably just as terrible. Oh no, stop
Don't
it.
do it, Joe.
No.
Don't do it, Joe.
I'm just saying, when this wraps up, Barovia beckons again.
Like a bad sequel is my exact words. Did your head go boom? When boop?
No.
Memories?
No.
She said it would.
I think she said that so that I wouldn't push to get them right now, at that point. That interaction with Strahd at dinner would have been a lot different if I had had them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would have been able to contain myself.
I'm surprised Eyvin contained his self.
I am also surprised that Eyvin contained himself, but he listens, he knows. We were in enemy territory. We, Sorry.
You can't hear Kat, but we can tell what she's saying.
I'm looking at the chat and I can't handle it.
Oh. I'm looking at Kat's face.
No, Eyvin's not stupid.
No.
He knows. God damn it, Kat!
He good. He smart in different ways.
Yeah, and he knows that trying to attack somebody like Strahd in his own territory is not the greatest idea.
Not
And
until
yes,
ready.
We fought him, but he was just toying with us.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the two of you are clean,
Still flicking each other with the fucking towels.
snapping each other with towels. Snap.
Like a fucking locker room outside.
You can't leave us alone. They'll just be
As long
shenanigans.
as they're doing it outside, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to see that shit.
No.
You just see Eyvin run past the door like, ah!
Barreling after him. Just go back here.
No,
Why
my
are
back.
you so little? It's so terrifying. Where was this in battle?
I do need both of you
rude.
to roll a perception check, please.
We're dicking around. We can't.
We're having a serious discussion inside.
We are having a very serious discussion outside.
Uh-huh.
Balance it out.
Deceit.
Am I rolling again? Perception?
Yep.
This is therapy. Eyvin therapy. I got 19.
Oh, not in that one
I
for once.
didn't hear you, Kat.
13.
13 and a 19. Okay. Eyvin, something catches your attention for a brief second, but you're so busy you get snapped by a towel and you kind of lose focus and you're back to running around. But Rikki, as you snap Eyvin with the towel again, behind Eyvin you see the movement in the clouds, and that kind of focuses your attention past Eyvin, and about 4 mausoleums over you see the ground kind of shift again.
I grab Eyvin, like I catch up to him with my tiny legs and I grab him, turn him towards what's happening and point.
At that point, the ground has already shifted down, so all you see, Eyvin, is like some disturbed ground. It looks like something was underneath, and like somebody was recently buried, and then the ground kind of settled in.
Eyvin is this close, and he's just like, moles. Mole.
More people.
How did you get mole people right?
Oh no.
Here we go.
Come full circle. Something was just under there. It's big. Should we go inside?
He looks back over to the water. Like that. Like that.
Mhm. About that big, Joe? Like, biggish. It wasn't mole people.
No, definitely not something small.
Alright, let's I snap him with the towel again towards the inside.
It's like trying to get it
Get
back.
in there!
Yeah, yeah.
I am not Mule. You are.
What?
Ah! Jumps on Rikki. Ricky's back. Whoosh.
I carry him inside.
Hi ho, Silva.
I drop him.
Oof.
Go away.
At least it was not a small fall. It was a small fall. You are small.
I would be insulted if that worked, but that was. You've been slapped one too many times with a towel.
He's got like red marks all over. It's like one on his face. I let you win.
You guys fucking walk into this and like the three of us are just on the floor, just like,
Legs up.
yeah.
I'm not. My legs aren't up anymore because I rolled over to look at.
Oh
Got
man.
bird legs. So like,
Yeah, your legs are up. I'm like lounging now.
oh yeah, because you turned over.
Eyvin
That's
is
right.
Yeah.
like sees them and just like
Hit me like
looks
one of
up
your
at the
French
ceiling.
tieflings.
Is there mole people in here too?
What are you? Mole
No?
people?
Mole
There's
people?
no there was a disturbance outside. So we came in.
Yeah, the whole reason that we
Yeah.
decided to open this mausoleum and come inside was to make sure that you guys didn't get attacked by whatever that was out there before.
Mm-hmm.
It
Why
was
the fuck
fine
inside?
for like a long time.
5 minutes. You were out there like maybe 5-10 minutes.
We were also walking and making sure that the outside was
Just checking the perimeter.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
For mole people,
For mole peoples. There are
give
no
him a
mole
fist
peoples.
bump.
No mole people, no lizard people, but maybe a giant.
Fuck is that?
The thing that came out of the water and grabbed us. You know. Why are you laughing?
Do that again, Eyvin.
What?
Into water. It was a thing, and it's. And he's like looking at everyone, like, you know what I am speaking of.
I give him side eyes and kind of scoot away.
The
Rikki,
monster.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know.
monster.
Why?
Monster.
Why are we confused?
We're not. It was just funny the way that he did the. Cute.
Okay.
For our viewers who are unaware of what Eyvin is talking about, they had recently met some new additions to Barovia. Limited time. You
Confirmed.
can pick that up, and all proceeds from this are directly donated to the Extra Life campaign.
Hell yeah. We've had a very interesting day.
Yeah.
And we need to come up with what's happening next. And yeah.
Did we decide south?
Yes. I guess we'll go to the
Belversea?
Belversea. Yes.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I had a brain fart. Sorry. It's contagious. There must be something in here.
Something in the air.
Something in the air.
You did get hit with a tower one too many times.
No, it's one of those vampires again.
Oh yeah.
Steals
Never
your
met
memories.
Strahd's broads.
Stretch bronze? What?
Ah.
No. Maybe we will see Vex.
Oh, maybe.
That would be nice.
Maybe she found them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, now we know Belverzi work for Tatiana, they're not threat to us.
But if they work for the Belverzi, if they work for her, how did Strahd know that you know?
With the mirror? With Kirill? Probably not hard.
Because Kirill ended up dead.
But how did he know that it was us?
Who knows? He's lord over this land for now.
There may be ties in there to Strahd, but if they all answer to Tatiana overall, we are connected to her. So maybe they won't listen to us, but at least be civil. She'd be mad if the people supposed to save Barovia got killed by her agents. Right?
Yes.
What happens when we die?
Well, what was going to happen to Victor? He would lose memories, be reborn here. Right?
No.
But Victor is with the Dark Powers.
He would be collected by Strahd.
So does Strahd actually have a box? A bowl?
I mean, I don't think it's a box or a bowl,
bat?
but I do think he just has them there.
DB.
Yes, sir.
I am going to... let's do this for the viewers. Earmuffs off, except for DB.
Earmuffs.
Headphones.
Earmuffs up!
Sorry.
Earmuffs!
So...
Just gonna watch this tomorrow anyway.
Fine.
If you remember, in Strahd's castle, you met the Keeper and all the wax figures. Shilo would now remember that that's his collection.
Where were the wax figures? I do not remember that.
In the castle, you met the Keeper, which was the main wax figure. He had the candlestick thing on his head, remember? And then all the figures that were coming after you.
Oh!
That was his collection room, and that was his collection. Remember?
Yeah, okay, that's right. I forgot. I couldn't remember that. I forgot that. I don't think I knew his name was the Keeper.
Yeah, that may. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the episode. But you do, as Shilo, remember that. As...
Okay.
I'm sorry, as Kasaya. / Shilo.
Same person.
You're good. Welcome back.
He doesn't... Yeah, welcome back. He doesn't have a bowl or a box. You met this... He doesn't have a bag either. You met them. We all did.
Oh, at dinner?
No.
Oh.
Well, sort of, but also we met them as the wax figures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the candle guy.
The Keeper, yes. Yep.
No, Keeper. I thought Keeper was on boat.
We have two keepers. Two different keepers.
They should work that out.
Listen, they're keepers for many, or maybe they're the same person. Which might be a problem.
I guess Keeper not mad we killed them then. That time with the fire and the house and right?
Listen.
I've been sitting in a corner just like whittling a stick, like.
Strahd won't judge souls. That's why there's everybody here. That's why the land is decaying.
Mm-hmm.
But also it seems like if he kills you here, he just collects you. You become one of his, so that he gains more power to, I guess, go against his oath with the dark powers. It's very stupid of him, but you know.
So
if he does not kill, if you just trip on a rock and die.
That is a stupid way to die.
It is a
Be more
stupid
careful
way to
about
die,
where
but
you
I
are
guess if
stepping.
you fall down some stairs and break your neck in Barovia, you become
Yeah.
one of his souls.
Brittle bone. Bird. Could happen.
Don't
Not
do it.
strong.
You're
Dead. Not on purpose.
Listen, Eyvin and I will catch you. We are strong. Rikki can help.
Rikki will catch you first. Rikki is closer to the ground. Small smirk.
Someone will catch you. I'm sure.
You see the wheel is turning, but Shilo taller. But the
Rikki's always in the back.
also, why do you call Rikki short? I'm short.
Yes, but you are.
Yeah, Eyvin. Why?
Oh, Echo's gonna stand up and like kind of like tiptoe, but like also beyond just tiptoeing, like their neck extends because they're a fucking bird.
Suddenly real tall.
Can do this. Not long.
We're all just. Rikki, like this. Like this. Like this. You have to. You have.
Hey, you're real quiet.
Yeah.
Your mic keeps going out.
Fucking Barovia, bro.
Eat the mic. I have a bit of a confession.
What? What?
I'm kind of the reason that you're here in Barovia. No, I am the reason you're here in Barovia.
But
I can't hear you, Eyvin.
Motherfucker!
Heard that.
Heard
That
that.
you did.
but Strahd and Tatiana.
Yeah. Some of that. But also me.
Ivan like crosses his arms.
Well, Eyvin, you agreed to this, actually. I don't even want you to look at me like that.
Huh?
What?
Okay, I have a lot of explaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Wait. He goes over to the bag.
Not the jerky. Not the
No,
jerky.
I think that there is ale in here somewhere. I know that there's somewhere
Oh,
in here.
you had
Never-ending
Yeah, it's
cup.
in the, it's aha! Ha
I'm so worried about what's gonna fill up in that.
Are you? It tastes really, really good. It tastes like maple syrup, bacon, and like a really fluffy stout ale.
This in a cup. You would not like it at all. It would be terrible for you. You would not like it. Any of you would not like it. No.
I was so worried he was gonna be like, oh, it's blood.
yeah.
I was doing the kidding.
I didn't
It's
say what it
very
was. I
good.
said what it tastes like.
Oh no. Can I look in the cup?
Oh no.
Do I have a mustache?
You do have a mustache, and it looks like it's the same viscosity of maple syrup. And it's kind of dripping down your chin.
What color is it?
A very dark, oily looking color.
Okay. No, I think I'm good.
Stick my finger in the cup and taste it. before Eyvin can do anything.
You taste the same thing. It's got that maple syrup with some it's got that fluffy stout ale, and it tastes good. But as you stick your finger in it, and you kind of are scooping your finger through the cup, it feels very thick, like used car oil thick.
Ew.
That,
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead. I am ready now.
Story time?
Yeah. Eyvin, you're part of the Vistani family.
Yes, is not my mother?
Yes. So when we kind of got this plan together to fight Strahd, it was kind of decided that I can't do it alone.
Yes, you have failed many times.
Yeah. So, we came up with this plan. You were to be reborn in a body in Faerun. I would lose my memories and then join up with the people that were supposed to be coming here. I didn't know who everybody was gonna be, but I knew I'd be traveling. I didn't know when our deaths would be. Tatiana did not want to take away my memories, but I felt like it would be better if I didn't remember, so that I wasn't intentionally manipulating you. You all have ties here. Except, Rikki, this doesn't pertain to you. Because you have a whole different messed up situation.
Continue. It's fine. I know.
Because Rahadin?
I know.
Sad.
Because of Rahadin. And, you know, Rahadin was a part of this plan, too. I didn't trust that. I haven't trusted that for a very long time. But...
Still don't?
Oh, fuck no. Fuck that guy. Rahadin is one kind of person, and that is a person that is out for himself.
Uh-huh.
And he has been like that for a very long time. So the fact that he found a way to get to Faerun and then possess our friend Rikki is a whole different situation. But I didn't feel comfortable still lying to you guys now that I knew.
How was I here? Just because Justinia?
Yes. You're technically now considered a part of the Vistani. Hooray!
Makes sense.
Also, yeah.
Also,
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand, Eyvin?
You said this, that I chose this?
Yes.
But I do not remember.
No. You wouldn't remember.
But why do you remember?
Because I've been doing this for a while. My soul is very old, and I think it has to do with the fact that I'm tied to Tatiana. Aggressively typing.
Eyvin's kind of thinking it over with this cup. Just kind of looking at it.
but we were chosen. Or gathered randomly.
Not... Well, not gathered randomly. I think the only random person was Rikki.
That was Rahadin's fault.
That was Rahadin's fault. But I'm getting a message. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Memory incoming.
You weren't. None of this is random. You're not random. You were trained in Vistani magic, in divination.
Mm-hmm.
It's not random. That's why you're here.
Because Justinia found me.
Yes, but Justine, I mean, that may have been a random situation, but anybody who was trained by Justinia would have been brought here. Eyvin, you agreed to protect the journal. That's why you went into Faerun. That's why your soul was put into a body. And Rikki, you were possessed by the devil, and I told you that from the beginning.
Oh.
You said was, right?
I mean, Rahadin's not still in you, is he? Because
no, I just...
you're not.
I mean, you guys
You're
are really sus, and...
No. I mean, it was a little sus, but, like... I feel like you've proven yourself since then.
I have a question, though.
Okay.
If not rude. Rikki, what happened to I?
Oh, yeah. What a great question.
They've been missing
I don't know that.
the entire time.
It's fine. I think with the help of Lathander, when I was able to push Rahadin away, it kind of, there was too much power for my body, and it
He took your eye?
they take off the patch, and it's just like this hole, and there's a little there's a glow in there.
No! Put it back! Put it back! Put it back!
Okay.
That was literally
Hiding
basically
this whole
dragging,
time?
not. Oh god.
I actually imagine
we
me
talked about
Shilo
this.
freaking the fuck out.
We
Shiny eyeball the whole time?
No.
Oh, it was at a different time. We just talked about the eye thing, and now.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Just give me a second, I'm fine.
You knew what was back there. I've told you.
I didn't remember. I knew you had an eye patch on, and I was like, I'll never have to see this.
I wouldn't know.
I was lied to.
I didn't know it exploded.
Barovia.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Christ.
either. That's the problem. I thought it was damaged, maybe?
Oh no,
Just
it's
over here
done.
like, hey.
There's just nothing there. It's fine.
Stop! That's not better. The process of it not being there is not better.
Put something in there.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, you could like store stuff in
No,
it.
stop! Stop! We'll have to walk away if we keep doing this.
Nope.
Oh,
Regret.
Cutting it off.
oh Lord.
Cat, Lance brought me my drink for tonight.
Ooh.
What does Lance call that?
The mark of Eyvin.
Brother!
It's really good, but I can't get it out of my head what it's supposed to signify, so.
Eyvin's been here, that's all.
What?
I don't. Moving on.
We went from this subject to that subject, and it hasn't gotten
Real
any
quick.
better.
It's gotten worse.
Do you feel Eyvin? Do you feel him? Beside you?
Oh yeah, right down the throat, baby.
Okay.
It's got monster in it, so
Okay.
yeah.
On that note,
It's moving right along.
Do we need watches for tonight?
Oh, let's close the door. We'll put up the dome.
Was the door not already closed?
Those bitches came in. Did they close the damn door?
No,
No, they didn't.
Were they raised in a fucking barn?
Yeah, I
One of
closed
them was.
the door.
They were raised in a tent.
I'll close the door.
Okay. You hear that stone on stone as you slide the door shut.
I guess I'll start getting ready to cast the bubble.
And it only takes you 5 minutes because of the book.
Yeah. And I'm like, inside, and okay.
What's the radius on that?
It's like 10 feet.
Okay. So you kind of sit the center of the thing because it's a 15 by 15
Basically,
mausoleum. So
they have to be inside it when I cast it, and then they can move freely. I just can't leave.
Gotcha.
It's okay. You could just lay there. It's fine. With your leggies up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you cast the dome and it.
Echo, I'm sorry.
What? Why?
What do you mean, why?
What? Why?
Because of everything that's happened.
Well, it's not random because it was Justinia. If
Yeah, but she
it had
didn't-
been
she-
someone else, then this would not have happened, but it
No.
was Death's daughter.
Yeah.
And she didn't know.
No, she didn't.
And you didn't know. At the time. You know what I mean. It's not like you handed me to her as a child. Right? Right? I don't like the silence here!
Eyvin's just staring at her.
Right?
He has the tome of Strahd and he's looking at it, but he just.
No? Question mark? Because Joe didn't tell me if I did or not.
Backstory for Echo is that they were sold in a magical creature shop, trying to be sold off as like a baby rock or something. So now I'm imagining Shilo with a mustache and like a really bad wig behind the counter at this magical creature shop. They're like, oh yeah, that's a...
It's not even like it's a finger on a it's just a drawing.
Just a really bad disguise.
No, I was not the one that sold you to Justinia as a rock.
Justinia probably had dreams anyway, leading up to that. So,
Yep, divination magic.
mhm.
Yeah.
So not your fault.
If I had stopped Strahd the first time, none of you would be here.
No, that's Sergei's fault. He stopped you. Did he?
No.
Did he?
No.
Let's go kill Sergei, it's fine.
I want to.
Okay.
I know my tone is shift when it comes to Sergei, but now I remember. And Sergei is a piece of shit. And
Sounds
Strahd
like it.
is a piece of shit.
Yes.
And they hurt my best friend. So yeah. Strahd said that I had an obsession with his brother. He's not wrong. But that's not where my obsession ends.
What?
I have always seeked out both Strahd and Sergei. Not for Sergei to be on my side, but to take care of him as well.
To kill?
Yes.
So Sergei fought Strahd, but you were going to take out both?
Yes. But
So-
Strahd kind of snapped my neck before I had the chance.
Sergei did not stop you.
No. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life.
Lives.
Kasaya's is probably the most important one, but yes, in my lives, and I'm sorry that I recruited you all.
It was not just you.
No.
It's.
Some of you had choices, some of you did not.
I would not say I had choice.
That's why I said some of you did not. You did not, Echo. Rikki is here because of Rahadin. And
So.
I'll be damned if fucking Rahadin takes over. Because I'll start this shit all over again and go after a new guy.
We kill Rahadin first, and then strike?
I feel like it's not going to be that easy. But we have something that Rahadin does not have.
Rikki?
Things that Rahadin does not have.
There's a small like chuckle from over there where Eyvin's sitting.
We have a lot of things Rahadin doesn't have.
Well, we have the dark powers on our side.
I was gonna say friendship, but okay, dark powers.
We sure that good thing? Still not sure good thing.
There's something. And he kind of walks over with the tome and he kind of opens it as it's being written.
Oh,
I
shit.
have a question, Joe.
Yes.
Now that I have my memories, can I read this language?
Yes.
Sweet.
Sorry, Rikki.
So I'm gonna look at it. What does it say?
Oh, I am too.
Yeah, we're both like huddled over the book.
It looks like Strahd is coming back.
There is an entry.
His boredom is now cured, and as soon as he regenerates and rebuilds his castle using his powers, he is looking forward to the battle that comes.
That bitch isn't the only one.
Come and get it, bitch.
No, don't write that.
No, Eyvin.
It was joke.
Wait. And Echo gets out a quill and ink and writes, in Falkovnian, come and get it, bitch.
No, don't do. God damn it.
You see the ink settle into the book, and as the entry is being written, it stops.
He didn't know we had that.
Do you think he noticed?
Oh, I'm sure he
did.
noticed.
No, he did, because we whipped out Paige.
Eyvin, roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh!
Where is my character sheet? I cannot see this effect coming.
Not initially.
Because I got a 10.
The book erupts into flame.
Oh.
I start patting it out.
This is a magical flame.
I'm a tiefling, so.
Nope. Echo is. Nope. Echo is not resistant to flame. Echo is very flammable.
So you're
I
still patting at it?
Magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eyvin's pushing her off of it.
As you're patting the book, you realize that it's not doing anything. The flame is still, catching the book. But then Rikki casts Dispel Magic, and the flame stops.
How much is this?
Shilo! He looks at her hands. He grabs her hands and looks at them.
Are you okay, Echo?
Oh,
Why would you do that?
Is book okay?
So,
There is dirt on ground. You do not have to use your hands.
But
the edges of the book have been singed and burnt, but most of it is still intact at this point.
I'm fine, Eyvin. It's more of a reflex.
she's teeth. Tiefling.
Yeah. Fire doesn't hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Much.
Oh. Like, let's go over hands.
I take his hand.
Blush.
You and I should talk later.
Later.
Sooner than like a week from now. I'm talking maybe in a few hours.
I will be busy in a week, probably, fighting Strahd, so I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, super busy fighting, out there and keeping you from catching on fire. It's just, I'm very busy.
Echo
I kiss him to shut him up.
Oh.
You successfully shut him up.
Echo is like hitting Rikki.
He's like wide-eyed.
Stop.
Oh.
Your little claws!
Ow!
Put your shirt on.
There's more interesting things happening.
Okay, thank you for that. It is not interesting. Look away. He like kisses Shilo on the cheek. He's gonna pick up his book. He's gonna dust it off. His face is just red.
Echo kind of like takes Rikki's shoulder and like scoot to the other side of the bubble and just waits.
Does this bubble take up the whole room?
Not entirely, no.
I take Eyvin and I step out of the bubble.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Eyvin has very little resistance. He doesn't
I know we
what
can
to
see
do.
you, but you can't see us.
So you're
Even
standing in the
weirder.
corner with this opaque bubble to your right.
I am uncomfortable with the situation at hand.
Open the door and go outside.
Oh,
You guys are gonna get.
Shiloh, we cannot go
No.
outside. Shiloh is going to be mad at us if we go outside, Shiloh.
dark. It's
Fine. It's fine.
tentacles.
So
It's
when you
fine.
when
Monster.
you do it, it's okay. But when me and Rikki are doing it, it is not okay.
It's
the
not
rules
okay.
of this place make
Oh
no
my
sense.
god! Shut up, everybody! I'm gonna put the protection symbol on the outside of the door! I would like somebody to watch my back while I do it!
Why didn't you just say so?
Because I also wanted to just have a conversation with you! I didn't mean for it to become a whole big fucking thing!
It's not, but you are yelling now.
And there's tentacles outside, and you said to go outside, and
You said not to go outside.
yeah.
Why sign on outside of door protect you?
Gives me a little privacy from you two weirdos.
Wingman.
Not danger.
Literally.
That's what Eyvin was like.
At this point, Echo, like, because you're on the outside of the bubble, I think Echo's head is just out. They're doing the neck thing. We help.
It is okay. I can talk to Shilo by myself because it is not weird to talk to Shilo by myself outside and watch her back. It's not weird.
Uh-huh. Just don't get eaten by a monster.
I'll be back
Oh,
in
you know
very
me.
soon.
Love the monsters.
Do know you, unfortunately.
We'll be back. I promise.
Okay.
And I open the door.
Tell us if you're not going to be back in like 20 minutes, or I'll come looking for you. But if there's something you're doing that takes more than 20 minutes, let us know, or else I'm gonna come out and look for you.
Why would we be gone that long? It is only writing on the wall.
20 minutes. I'm gonna go put my shirt on.
Can you throw me mine?
I throw it at it really hard.
As soon as the door closes, I would like to dismiss Copy and resummon him on the roof.
Dick.
Motherfucker.
Yes. Copy, and then shows up on the roof. It only takes you what? How long to do that?
It's a second. You can dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension as a free action, and then resummon them in any unoccupied space within 30 feet. I do not have to see it.
So 30 seconds.
But can you do it outside of the bubble?
Copy's been outside the bubble before because we were doing that in Valaki. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
If Copy starts in the bubble, Copy can move freely just like everyone else. And since Copy was with Echo when everything happened,
I didn't know if he could be put into a pocket dimension and then resummoned outside of the bubble is what I meant.
Because it's technically a magical effect going outside.
Yeah.
that is a good point.
Trying to break this eavesdropping bullshit.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that is a good point. If you dismiss him and then resummon him, that's a new magical effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would be outside the bubble after. Yeah.
Just Rikki, watch this. Boop. And then I go, boop, and Copy goes, bonk, falls.
You heard Copy! It's
Copy just up against the ceiling and then flaps down on its back and hops up and shakes off and.
Echo's making that exact noise, just
You see, kind of points its beak at the magical bubble, and then you get. I can't go outside because you resummon, and it explains the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Starts hopping towards the door.
But the door is closed, and he is a tiny bird.
Just
Do
starts
I hear that?
pecking at the door. It's just this tiny little.
Eyvin opens it.
Immediately flutters out, disappears into the darkness,
Okay, be careful.
lands on the rooftop.
Getting groceries!
You are most certainly not getting groceries.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so the two of you are now in the magical bubble inside. The door is shut, and Shilo,
Drawing
Eyvin.
the symbol.
Okay, you are
Trying
drawing
to protect
the
us.
symbol on the door.
I am too trying to protect us by looking around.
Echo goes into listening mode.
Eyvin,
Yes?
what do you think of the whole situation?
I think that it is good that the hole did come, but hopefully it will hold Strahd longer.
Not that situation, Eyvin.
What other holes?
Not literal holes, but you started acting kind of weird after I got my memories back.
That was like a couple of hours ago. Why aren't you acting weird?
Why would I be acting weird?
Because... Do you not feel different?
I mean, a little bit, but not any different towards any of you.
Even after knowing what you know now?
I don't know how that would change anything, Eyvin. Are you worried that my feelings aren't the same?
Like, the blush that was on him, it just goes all the way up to his ears. And he just kind of like looks down at his feet. No, I don't think so. Does it?
No. It doesn't.
Good.
We've been through a lot, and I know I've kind of dumped a lot on you.
I can carry it. I'm strong.
Yes, you're very strong. I just didn't want you to worry.
Going to worry, Shilo. He like looks around at all the mausoleums.
What?
Even though you did not remember, it is almost as if you did remember. You go through doors like a bull. No thought, you just do it. It is almost as if you have no fear. Which is very dangerous. You are a danger to yourself, Shilo.
I don't have a lot of fear. There's only one thing I fear now.
Mole people?
No. Not like mole people.
He smirks a little bit. You should. They build underground cities. They rival with the Drow.
That would be cool to see, though.
It is not. It would be a terrible tragedy.
Well, I mean...
Look at you. Living in Barovia so long. It has changed you, Shilo. So violent.
So violent?
This is not the girl I knew. He's like pacing.
What are you talking about?
The bloodthirst, the revenge. Don't you just want to go, I don't know, to a nice beach somewhere? The sun, birds, or maybe an enchanted forest, or like a jungle or something.
I mean, that all would be nice.
It would be. You know, you could do those things instead of keep coming back here.
I mean, I'm only brought back here after I've lived a life in Faerun.
Well, then you should go back. And then not come back.
I don't think I'll be going back to Faerun.
Why not?
'Cause Barovia is my home.
It doesn't have to be.
It was before Strahd was here.
Yes, but this was my home too, but it is not my home. I understand wanting to see your home again. You've come here many times, but it is not the same.
No.
But it will be good, and you do not have to stay. You could always come back.
Someone will have to stay in Barovia if we take Strahd down. Someone will have to be judge. And you can't be taken away from your family.
But I already have.
You don't have to stay here, though.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
Why?
Because my home is here.
You have more family waiting for you in Faerun. Your father was here.
I guess I'll just have to bring my home back home.
I don't think that's how this actually works anymore, Eyvin.
I don't think you actually know anything anymore, huh, Shilo? He like picks you up, puts you on his shoulder. This is how I would be taking home. Fight me if you can.
Do you want me to?
Do you want to get dirty?
Eyvin?
Shilo? If that is your real name.
It's one of many.
He like sits her down. Shilo, you do not have to stay here. It isn't fair.
Eyvin, it's not fair for you or Echo or Rikki to have to stay here. I have lived and I have died. Plethora of times. Some of my deaths in Faerun. I grew old. I was an old woman. I had kids. Things have... But I always come back here. Because I am determined to take care of a problem that I couldn't take care of in my first life.
Well, I am here too. I couldn't take care of that problem either in my first life. At least you remember yours.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, at least you have some help. I'm just trying to figure things out and understand them and think about things before I do them most of the time, when I remember to think.
You're great. You'll always be great.
This I know.
And when you get back to Faerun...
When we get back to Faerun.
I want you to take care of the others.
We will have a good time. All of us. We will go hiking and hunting, and we will eat all of the good foods on the way home, and there will be many merriments and laughing and it will be good.
Okay.
Why can't someone else do it? Why does it have to be you, Shilo? You have done enough.
I don't know if I want to live another life. Except I do because I like you.
Then why are you making this so difficult?
Because I don't know who would take over, because I can't be Rahadin.
There's plenty in the Vistani camp.
It's not
Why?
something we have to decide now.
No, it is not. And it should not be for us to make the decision on our own. It is almost a bit selfish, Shilo.
What? Why do you say that?
Well, you want to do everything. Go through the door first, hunt Rahadin, kill Strahd. And now you want to stay here and take it in for the team. You don't have to do everything, Shilo. That is why you failed so many times. We are here. Let us help. Let everybody help. Otherwise, you're going to end up right back here again. Only I won't be here. Maybe it'll be someone else. Not as handsome or as strong or as smart as me, but...
I know. But this is also my land.
You peed on it too?
Well, no, because that's not how royalty works, but you know.
So you killed the head guy.
The head guy was my father.
Oof. Brutal.
I didn't kill him.
He like side-eyes you like,
I didn't kill my own father! That's ruthless!
I wasn't not there. I cannot confirm nor not confirm that you did or did not kill your father, but you seem the type to be able to do such a thing. Ruthless.
My father taught me that I could run this land by myself. That I didn't need a man to tell me how to do it. So if I seem a little ruthless, that's kind of why. Because he expected greatness. And... God damn it, Echo!
You look up and you see Copy on the roof.
Copy has hopped over to the edge and is like looking over at you. Ah!
Hey! I got
Points.
We look.
To the south, blowing in, you see, as the wind is kind of picked up, you see a violently charged thunderstorm kind of coming in from the south. You guys sit up a little
Florida.
bit, and it's... the light is, like, flashing in the sky, and as it illuminates another thunderclap, you see this face that seems to be kind of coming through the clouds.
Is it Cord?
Is it a familiar face?
It's very familiar. It appears to be Strahd's face.
God damn it!
Figures.
Ah, dick. If we stand still, maybe he will not notice us.
I don't think that's how this works. We should probably get back inside and let the others know. Though I'm sure somebody has already told our friends.
This is what Copy's job is.
Okay.
High five.
Nods.
Little high five.
It flutters down just a little foot.
All right. We can talk about this later.
We have to. It was joke.
Okay.
He looks at Copy. It was not a joke.
Copy shrugs.
I'm gonna go inside before Strahd's fucking face gets closer.
As you open the door, Rikki and Echo, you feel the breeze, and it like swirls around inside. You don't see anything now. You see some weeds and some thorns.
The
Yes.
rose-colored glasses are off, man. We have
There's
no
no
flowers
flowers.
in Barovia.
But the wind whips around, and all 4 torches go out.
It's okay, just lighten the bubble.
Yeah, I'll shut the door behind me, or behind us. I'm not leaving Eyvin out there. And,
Get it, you piece of shit! I'll fight you! As a clown!
And I'll thaumaturgy turn the lights back on.
Yeah, you light them up, and you shut the door, and you're sitting in the mausoleum. As go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Before Shilo goes in the bubble, like Eyvin like grabs the back of her arm. Shilo,
Yes.
have you did you know me before?
Joe?
Oh, do you need a refresher? Yes.
I don't think I saw that.
Okay.
Or we
Like
talked.
I like Joe's glasses.
That's my judgment pose whenever you guys do something stupid. Just. Let me scroll back up.
I just
Copies.
sent a message so you can scroll to the present.
Copy is absolutely sitting on Eyvin's shoulder, by the way.
Yeah, I knew you before. I didn't hear that.
Were we friends?
Yes. Yes, we were.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We shouldn't talk about this stuff anymore tonight. Maybe just happy stuff.
Did you say something, DB? We didn't hear that.
Oh, I just said Eyvin. I don't know what happy stuff to talk about.
Plenty of lives. You have plenty to talk about.
Do you
So-
want?
You have been to a beach, right?
Yes, I've been to a beach.
The ocean is big!
It is. It's a little terrifying at times.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Echo's head pops out of the bubble. Shilo,
Yes.
were you ever pirate?
I don't think so. Well, maybe once.
Stories?
I could tell you stories.
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 Joe, I hate all these messages you're sending me about Eyvin right now. I'm sad.
Oh.
That's up to you whether or not you share that with Eyvin.
I know, but it's so sad.
I'm over here trying to have good happy times, and Joseph is over here like...
I will eventually probably tell him, but not right now. Everything is sad.
Everything is sad.
No, it's not. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is
Do you want stories about piracy?
I sees. Pirates.
Which are pirates?
Oh, you don't know what pirates are? They're
Is this
like
food?
no, they're like rogues of the sea.
Like ragers?
Kind of, yeah.
I am a pirate too.
Are you? I think you have to tell us your stories then.
You tell stories? I read books on pirates.
Sticks his head in. Rikki, were you a pirate?
Why don't you just go in? I push him in gently.
Oof.
Not a pirate.
Have you seen the ocean?
Mm-hmm. You've seen the ocean, right, Evan?
Many times, yes.
What's a pirate that you knew, Echo, that you've read about? Maybe I know them. Wouldn't that be fun?
Dread Pirate Terry.
Terry!
Oh man, Terry is a big man!
Hang on, I have a Barry in the background.
Barry!
Topulous.
So much. Yeah, he used to mesmerize
Surrender the
people.
booty and the
His
pectorials.
His peck dances.
That's how he memorizes his
Oh.
victims.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was trying to transition into a long rest by telling pirate stories.
Well, I could tell you that I was a pirate in Faerun who sailed the Slat Marshes.
Slat?
My bad. I misspelled that. Salt marshes.
Salt Marches!
You know me and my typing.
Slat?
No, you're fine. The Slat Marshes. The
Slat Marshes.
You sauteed around all the time, right?
God damn.
How dare you? How dare you?
It will not die!
Won't die.
Sprinkling that sass.
I was very successful, as pirates go.
I know story of the lucky lizard.
Do you?
What?
Just the thing that Joe sent me. Just says Captain Terry and his crew were very notorious.
Echo will tell a story about, and their haunting way of talking, about the Lucky Lizard pirate ship and their things. I'm trying to fucking, like, are we gonna sleep? Is this gonna be another 6-episode day?
This is a sleepover in a mausoleum. I want to hear about the lizard people pirates.
I did not say lizard people. They are lucky
The
lizard.
lucky lizard.
Okay, the tiny lizard.
Captain,
pirates.
Captain is human. With a tiny lizard.
Oh.
With a gun.
The lizard
With a gun.
has a gun.
He has a gun.
Guns, right?
So
Lizard's got a gun.
you do spend the entire evening kind of wrapping up and goofing off, telling stories to try to lighten the mood until you eventually fall asleep, all of you. Having not set up any kind of watch, but feeling generally safe because you have Liamon's tiny hut and you're inside a mausoleum. You all
And
fall
we got the
asleep.
protection symbol.
And you have the protection symbol on the door.
And I'm here.
And I'm here.
That too.
But mostly me.
Okay.
But mostly me. But me. I'm the strong one here.
Wait, and Copy's here. I'm safe.
Aw. Did you tell us to roll something?
Nope,
Joe?
not yet.
Okay, good. I was very scared.
Oh shit.
Eyvin's all cuddled up.
When you wake up, because you can see through the Liamon's tiny hut from the inside, and you all went inside the hut and fell asleep. When you wake up, it is very dark, and you can see pinpoints of light in different spots, and as your eyes kind of adjust and you kind of rub the sleep out of your eyes, you'll notice that the mausoleum seems to have collapsed in on the tiny hut.
Oh.
Oh, shiza.
I will use the belt of giant strength to push things off so when the hut collapses, it doesn't kill us.
Yeah. You have to be very careful moving rocks and crumbled marble. But as you slowly shift things, you do that just in time as the bubble pops and some of the rocks that you haven't shifted kind of collapse in around you, but the stuff that was predominantly over top has been shifted out of the way.
How does this happen? How did we not wake up and when it collapsed?
Well, we were very sleepy and it had been a long day.
No,
Yeah.
Shiloh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That is not how things work. You would know if something fell on top of you. You can hear trees when they fall in the night.
I once slept
Just
through.
snoring so loudly, Eyvin.
I once slept
do
through
not snore.
tornado when young. It happens.
You
What?
do snore.
All of us, though?
I mean, it's been we had a long day, guys.
Shilo, how are you?
I know who did this. We saw him in the clouds.
Yes, but
Saw who in the clouds?
Strahd.
This guy.
I'll say his fucking name. Bring it,
I will
bitch.
also say it.
As you have shifted the stuff from the top off, as you kind of survey the area, you see all the mausoleums have kind of been collapsed, and the ground is completely disturbed. It's the entire area that you're in. There's no vegetation. It's almost like somebody took one of those garden tillers and churned up the entirety of the ground in this entire area. And as you're looking out over this, you see that stone archway has also kind of collapsed in on itself, and there's a pile of rubble. And you can, since you're sitting on top of this hill, Shilo sits on top of the hill and overlooks down below, you can see the lake to your west, and you can see the area where the castle is supposed to be, and you see that there is a foundation on the precipice of the castle.
We could go fuck with him and just like break down the foundation.
I'm tired.
I know.
Didn't we have a plan?
Go south.
Not a furnace plan.
Beoverzy. Was this tentacles? Monster?
I think it may have been a little bit of tentacle monster, maybe Strahd. Probably a little bit of the tentacle monster, because look at the ground.
Is this gonna keep getting worse?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Our
But
fault.
it's not our fault, because if Strahd did his fucking job, Barovia wouldn't look like this.
Mm-hmm. So, we go?
Yes.
Not much left here.
No. He desecrated all of my graves.
Using them.
What?
You were not using them.
But she had
You are
body
right here,
in them.
right now, but you have this body.
But body's still there.
But the soul is not, so it does not matter.
Eyvin's right.
I mean, yeah, it's still a respect thing.
Well,
already know that he does not respect you.
when we kill him, we have to desecrate his grave too.
No.
Because vampire.
Yes.
He go poof. Go coffin. We stab. I think. He may be different.
We'll figure it out. We'll kill him.
We'll just
We'll
ask
be-
him nicely.
No.
It was joke.
Echo, you have a very keen sense for shiny things. So your eyes
Shiny.
are drawn to shininess in the rubble.
Immediate hone in. And just hops over the rubble immediately.
And as you
Almost mid-sentence.
as you approach, you see that there is some kind of sparkly metal object buried within the rubble. As you claw through it, you uncover 4 pair of rose glasses.
That dick. It was Strahd.
Echo just holds them up like, really? This doesn't even fit.
I puts him on.
Yeah.
Eyvin,
Doesn't even fit me.
Eyvin, as you put them on, you see the landscape change as you slide the rose-colored glasses up to your eyes, you see the Tel Shilo still in its pristine condition. Well, pristine as in, moss-covered and ruins. But you see everything still there. And you see wildlife, like birds, fluttering through the sky. And you see that same gray sun that you've seen since you've been here. Like that gray orb in the sky kind of penetrating through the clouds. As you slide them off, everything looks back to where there's no sun in the sky. It's very dark. The ground is tumultuous.
Stick it on my beak.
You can. You could probably set one on one side or then flip it on the other side. Like a monocle style.
It's like, this discriminatory.
Mm-hmm.
He want us,
puts it on too.
He want us to wear these. Should have made one for me.
Mm.
I want to look through it at copy.
You notice as you're looking through it at copy that copy looks normal. And you realize that it might actually fit copy. Like the arch of the glasses it's just enough that the beak probably could fit and it would fit on copy.
Copy. I put his toe coat and his hat on, and I put the glasses on.
And now copy is able to see in the separate perspective.
Shilo, look! Copy is copying Strahd.
Copy primps and preens and struts.
Yes, indeed.
Ah.
Lord of Barovia. Good morning.
Copy extends one wing and bows.
We bow back.
Oh my god. Copy king now.
Copy is king.
Good king.
King Copy, I like that, you hear.
Does he say it or does he hear it in my head?
You hear it in your head.
Oh, okay. Don't get too big-headed about it.
Nonsense. Come on. Kings do not have to walk.
He doesn't walk anyway.
I fly.
Or fly.
Or ride on me.
But he's king now.
If I'm queen, will you carry me too?
If queen...
Are
King.
you married to...
Yeah.
I birthright
he
am
looks-
queen of this.
I would like to seize control of Copy for a moment as a player and have him wink at Shilo. He winks at Shilo.
It looks like perhaps you must fight to the death to see who can have the land now. Got this, Copy. Go for the eyes, Copy.
Didn't hear that, DB.
Said rude.
Yeah.
Come on, it's okay. We'll come back and fix your dead houses.
It's
Do not
fine.
understand why you need all of these.
Should go before whatever did this come back.
Also, Shilo, for future, perhaps maybe just burn your body. No need for all of this.
I don't have a choice, Eyvin. I am at that point in the hands of Tatiana.
Well, if you were such good friends, perhaps you should just tell her that. You wouldn't have to waste all this space. Trees could be growing here where your dead body sleeps.
Yeah, but Tatiana did it as respect for her friend.
There are other ways. Plant a tree. Not to put a mess of marble out here.
It's
No one is even living here. Just a house for dead people. Such a waste of time.
I had a thought. I want to look through Copy's eyes through the rose-colored glasses at myself.
through the rose-colored glasses. So it's like looking in a mirror, kind of, but the perspective. Where's Copy at? Is Copy on the ground?
Actually, no. Copy's sitting on Eyvin's shoulder.
Shoulders. Okay, so it's like looking in a mirror at this point. Well, kind of looking down a little bit because Eyvin's a little taller than you. But you look like you used to look when you looked in the mirror in Faerun.
I didn't know I changed. Besides clothing.
Yeah. No, you.
Okay, but I look like a kinku.
Yes.
Okay, because I had that thought. I'm like, what if people aren't seeing me as a kinku, and that's why I'm just getting away with being a bird around? But okay.
But it's the fact that the perspective of the kinku of Copy already sees you as a kinku.
Think so?
Yes. So it wouldn't change his perspective of you with the rose-colored glasses. It would still be the same because he knows what you are. This is like in-depth craziness.
Sorry, not sorry.
But if we could look through somebody else's eyes that didn't know you outside of Barovia, it might be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we don't know that. Or we don't have a way of doing that unless we, like, dominate. I think there's a way to do it, but...
What? So we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So you...
Eyvin's eating snacks.
Because now he can see them as snacks.
I didn't put them on. Just so you guys...
You have not put the rose-colored glasses on. So who is wearing the rose... Copy is obviously wearing the rose-colored glasses.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get them off Copy now.
Oh.
That's mini Strahds.
Rikki looked through them, but I don't think they're gonna wear them. Like,
Why would he wear these, though? Can I borrow them, Copy? I mean, King of Barovia.
Hi, puppy.
I'm being summoned, but they're just going to have to wait because we don't have that much longer.
Why would Strahd wear these?
I don't think Strahd does. I think everyone else does.
I was not wearing these.
No, when... Eyvin, metaphor. It means you see things without seeing the bad. You only see the good.
But why are these here?
Maybe because he wants us to wear them. Maybe he wants us to forget how shitty this place is. Maybe he's fucking with us.
We could ask him.
I'm not talking to that man until I'm ready to kill him.
I want to look through Copy's eyes at the castle.
As you're looking through the rose-colored glasses, the castle is still there.
But nothing different. It's just what we saw before.
It's what you saw before. From this perspective, you can't really see anything other than the spires and, like the outside of the castle.
It is very far away.
Yeah. So you continue down the road for a bit, and those who are not wearing the rose-colored glasses, so everyone other than Copy, it's a very dark day, and the forest is filled with dead trees, dead foliage. It looks very dismal. The ground is covered in this brown, dead grass. It's not pleasant. There's a smell that kind of wafts through the air of decay. And like I said, the clouds are not that gray that you're used to seeing in Barovia. They're very dark, they're like storm clouds. Kind of blocking a lot of the sun, so it's very dark. And as you're traveling down the road back around towards the lake, you start to hear that splashing again. And as you're coming down the hill where the road kind of wraps around, let me switch to the map scene so everybody can see where we're at. There we go. Look at that. So, yeah, you're coming down around Tel Shilo, down that road, and kind of wrapping around where the lake is at, where that giant X is at, that Eyvin drew on the map. And you hear the splashing in the lake, and off in the distance, you can see the rippling and wake-like stuff in the water, but you can't see anything other than that.
Echo's like kind of lifting their hands to cast in case something starts to come out. I will control water on this bitch if I have to.
Yeah. You continue to hear the splashing, and you see the rippling like something's just underneath the surface, causing this wake to kind of like back and forth through the water, but nothing ever breaks the surface. And you start to kind of turn around the side of the road, heading back east to where it connects with the main road. And you get to the point where you reach the main road. And at this point, it's probably early evening. It takes you a while to get down that and around. And it's about late evening at this point. Or, I'm sorry, early evening. Again, the sky dark.
Do we see any sort of like structures or anything?
At this point, it's just the main road. You do see the signpost that points towards the castle, back to Vallaki, and then you're on the main road there.
Hopefully Tatiana's taking care of Vallaki.
Find out. Should we stay next to road? Should we find somewhere?
Should definitely probably rest for the night. The nighttime is not good in Barovia.
No. Especially not with Tentacle.
Tentacle monster? Yeah, that's not going to be a good thing. Is it safer to be on the road or not? I think we'd maybe move a little bit off the road.
Mm-hmm.
In case there's any, like,
I think
undead.
people are the last thing we need to worry about.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, we can set up shop.
Yeah.
Guess we find a place off the road, and I'll start setting up the hut.
I will make a fire.
Okay.
Yay, I make a fire. The natural way, like a normal person.
So you're going to go find wood and try to
It's all
start a
it,
fire.
isn't it? Yeah.
Roll me a survival, please.
17.
Okay. You find there are no sticks or kindling on the ground, but you find a couple dead trees that you could pop the branches off of.
I have an axe.
Mm-hmm. As you whack into the tree, everyone can hear a shriek echo through the forest. As Eyvin continues to hack,
Did he not hear that?
you
Oh, he would do it one time and not do it again. Why? He like drops his axe. Whoa.
you notice the ground underneath this tree begins to kind of shift, and the roots seem to be kind of undulating, and the branches seem to be kind of coming down and reaching out towards you.
He's gonna pick up his axe and like back it the fuck up. Like what?
As you look up, you see these glowing red specks on the tree trunk, and these fangs made of bark appear.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, tree person. I did not mean to. You look like a regular tree.
I'm gonna grab Eyvin and pull him away. Just like...
You get back inside the Liamon's tiny hut. And the tree begins to kind of... It doesn't look like it's walking, it looks like it's kind of moving through the ground, like the roots are like reaching out under the ground and pulling the tree forward, so it's just kind of like through the ground, and it begins to raise up, and it goes to smash down, and is met with the force of Liamon's tiny hut, and just bang! And the tree just continues to smash against...
I'm
Liamon's
sorry.
tiny hut.
I can set it on fire, but I have to get rid of hut.
I'll set it on fire.
Okay.
So I'll go around the back where it's not like, and I'll go around the side and I will cast, go back to what I was looking at. Come on, D&D Beyond. I will cast...
I will cast
Fireball?
what?
I don't have Fireball. I don't have that yet.
Casting what is a free action?
What?
I'm gonna cast... I'll cast Chaos Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
It's okay.
What?
It's not fire.
It can be.
Yeah, if you roll right.
Go ahead and roll.
21 to hit.
A 21 hits it, yes.
Hope so.
Look, I rolled fire.
Good.
That's 23 points of damage.
Yeah. So you cast Chaos Bolt and it smashes up against the tree, lighting it ablaze, casting this enormous bright light as it erupts into fire. And you hear this echoing shriek that rings out and lasts for like a whole minute before it finally just kind of slumps down on top of the Liamon's tiny hut, so it's kind of arched over the hut, burning.
Can I pull it off the hut?
Roll a strength check. This is a pretty big tree, even with your giant strength.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Yeah, you grab a hold of that thing and you pull, and it slides across and then rolls onto the ground next to Liamon's tiny hut, still ablaze.
Eyvin. Made fire.
I regret doing that
I'm
tremendously.
gonna cast darkness around it.
No.
Why?
No, it is fine.
Because I don't want things to come from the forest.
Eyvin is
and
going.
find us.
Put
How
it
far
out.
are we from the water?
Don't you dare go to the water!
How far are we from the water, Joseph?
At the main road, you're probably a good, I'd say probably mile away from the water. It's like the coastline.
No.
I did not do anything.
I know what you were thinking.
No, you don't.
I do.
Everyone else, because Shilo casts darkness on this thing and it envelops this blazoned tree in darkness, and you see all the way around the edge, as darkness kind of settles, these glowing yellow lights that look like eyes.
What?
And I back into the hut.
Set anything else on
And I
fire.
grab Eyvin and bring
Or-
him into the hut.
Stop anything.
Can we just go bed? Can we just stop doing things?
Why did you set it on fire?
I was trying to stop it.
I was going to set it on fire.
I was going to just beat it up.
It was probably just mad and afraid. You could have just left it alone.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
I can't unhear the scream.
I'm going to sit down and face the edge of the hut. I'm mad.
So you hear this rustling of ground and dirt. And because there's darkness, you can't see what's happening. But this unsettling snap and crack and pop of wood being snapped in half. And this, just, you hear this violent and this squirting and this as the ground kind of shifts. And you feel a rumble. And then it settles and there's quiet. And you notice that all the eyes that you saw have disappeared. There's no more glowing eyes in the darkness.
Well, good night. I lay down.
Take first watch.
Just take the feather cloak and just like put it over my head and just...
I'll take second watch.
Take the third watch.
All right. Well, this is where we're going to end this episode of Barovia Beckons. We'll start next episode with our watches. But you did get a long rest before, and this, if it's uninterrupted, will count as a long rest as well.
Lord help us. The Morning Lord help us.
Not Sergei, though. Fuck that guy.
But he's also not the Morning Lord, so...
He is in Barovia.
So yeah.
New Morning Lord.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Barovia Beckons. We will be back next week. But before we say goodbye, I think Dragon has some announcements for us. So Dragon, take it away.
I always have announcements for us. So, if you guys like our show, please share it with everybody. Watch it again on YouTube. Watch it again on our website. Watch it again everywhere. Also, if you want to support us, you can get one of the many posters that is behind Joe. We have 2 for Barovia, one of them being Damn Nature You Scary.
That's
which
the theme of tonight.
Yeah,
Yes!
oh my gosh. Which is a limited edition, and all of the proceeds will go to Extra Life. And then you can also get a smaller version of the big one that's behind Joe. That has all of our favorite characters on it, minus Rikki. Sorry, Rikki. And yeah, so also all of our charity shows have come out except for one. And that one is the season 2. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 of them. 2 of our charity shows haven't come out yet. Sorry. On Monday, you can catch this group being a bunch of weird ass vampires.
Okay, it was serious. It was fine. It was serious. And then Kaz gave me their character, and
yep, we have announced all of them over at NA by Night on Instagram, so you can check out what they look like.
Joe has Dr. Sexy. I don't know what, like, why are you attacking me?
Because you're the fuckboy.
Dr. Sexy MD.
Paging Dr. Sexy MD. That's the heaven I want.
Anyway, so you can check out that charity stream starting Monday, and then every other Monday after that. And Star will be our storyteller for that. Woo!
Yes.
Can't get rid of us. We're gonna be back on Monday.
Our second charity show that hasn't come out yet is Sunrunners, and that'll be out on January 31st.
Soon. 10 days.
Yes. If you haven't checked out the premieres of our other charity shows that came out last week, yes, there is Neverwinter and there is The Hidden. They come out every other Tuesday, so you can catch both of those next Tuesday and Wednesday. Kat is in Neverwinter, yes.
Yes.
I'm
everywhere.
I am in The Hidden. Kaz is in The Hidden, and Joe DMs everything except for NA by Night.
NA by Night is mine.
Yeah.
Haha.
And also for all of those shows, you get to you can change how things happen in the story by donating to Extra Life. Each of the shows have their own page. You could find them on our website. You can find them, I think, in the description.
Yes,
or in the doobly-doo below.
The doobly-doo below takes you to our team page, which has listed all our individual ones.
Yes. On top of all of that, we have podcasts coming out, and some that have come out. So on Saturday, you guys are gonna get to start listening to a very excited project that I'm a part of, and that is Ilvermorny, where I get to play an 11-year-old. Good times.
I've been hearing stories. It's pretty great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been hearing stories from DB. I've been hearing stories from one of the other players. It's pretty great.
Yes. So that comes out on Saturday, and we're hopefully releasing more than one episode so people can like binge listen to that stuff. Xanathar just released episode 2 last week on Friday.
Do it again tomorrow.
Oh, are you releasing another episode tomorrow?
I think it's scheduled bi-weekly.
Oh.
Maybe.
So not this Friday.
It might be weekly.
Okay.
It was weekly.
Listen, go to the website. Keep an eye out. You might get a new episode tomorrow. Aridin, which is another podcast that'll be coming out, won't be out until the 20th of February.
It's a Witcher podcast.
In about a month, which also has our friend Kat in it and our friend Joseph in
Witcher.
it.
Everyone had cat stuff left out.
I'm telling you right now, guys, it's so worth it.
Oh, I'm excited.
I was just not.
I'm so excited for that show. Also, if you would, we would really appreciate it if you could. Not everybody can, and we totally get it. If you could support us by becoming either a patron or buying merch from our store, it helps us with the back end stuff like producing, running, podcast shows, everything.
It just helps us happy.
Yeah, it just helps us grow as a community. We also understand that not everybody can, so if you could just share all of our stuff, that'd be great. Okay. You could catch this show every Thursday, obviously. Here we are. We also have our own Instagram. It's Barovia_Beckons, where we post things. Sometimes. Which seems to be a theme for me. I post things on stuff sometimes. But yeah, I think that is everything.
There's also an official Nerd Asylum Instagram, which also posts things sometimes.
Yeah, you can follow the Nerd Asylum on all social medias.
No, just go follow the Nerd Asylum by Night Instagram. That's the only one you need.
Stop it. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram at the Nerd Asylum. Yeah, this episode was a lot.
Woo!
Yay!
Drama!
So yeah,
all you guys who wanted amnesia are feeling great about yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you are out there.
Everyone looks at Kaz.
Seems to be a theme at Nerd Asylum. Every character must have amnesia in every show.
Every game has to have at least one character who does not remember something about themselves.
Yep.
I'm ready to get wrecked.
I would just like to notate that that's not a requirement that I put out there.
It is. He said in all show descriptions.
It's secret. It's in the application thing.
There was a whole lot of yelling at the meeting.
Yeah, every
session 0 is like someone's gotta give up their backstory to me.
Yep, everybody's we all pick straws.
No. Yeah. No, that's not how it is. It just works out that way. But yeah, check us out everywhere, all over the internet. Come join our Discord so that we can talk.
Yeah.
We love it when people come in.
We share dumb memes.
Yeah, we do.
And
the birdies, Bernie Sander ones.
Yes.
But yeah, just come join us in the Discord. We post things. All of us are there. So if you ever have any,
we live there. There's always someone on.
If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to us and memes. Oh my god, so many memes. Come hang out with us. Yeah.
We accept all types of pets. Just sitting
Selfie
next to
station.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, selfies. We'll tell you look good, even if you don't.
For your food.
For your
You'll
food.
never know if we're lying. Is that what you just said, Star?
Because
Maybe.
it's the internet.
I will
duh.
never lie to you. And Dragon told me yesterday, she's like, I don't sugarcoat things. Someone's a bitch, I'm gonna tell them they're fucking bitch. I'm like, ah! And she's never told any of you that you're bitches, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
good.
Just Kaz.
Just Kaz.
Whatever, it's okay.
On that note, have a fantastic
You're my favorite
day.
bastard.
Guess what, Joe? Next time this group gets together, it's not you having to herd the cats.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to sowing some chaos myself.
We get to be a cosplay, guys.
Yeah. Hey, at
Yeah.
least, yeah. If anything, tune into Nerd Island by Night for the cosplay.
For
For
the
What
the
am I gonna
big-
wear as a storyteller? I don't fucking know yet.
Just assume that you'll be
I'm
dressed as
excited,
Jason
though.
Carl.
I don't have a suit jacket. Come on.
Oh, I
Be on
can
sale
remedy
now.
that in a week. Trust me, I can
We don't have a
remedy that
week.
in a weekend.
We don't have a week.
A weekend.
Weekend.
This got
Okay.
so intense. Eat the stream.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.
Monday.